help me understand as a Suns fan who has to root for Chris Paul.
He said, "Who has to root for Chris Paul?"
No, I mean, Chris Paul is one of the greatest point guards of all time, and I was ecstatic when we got him.
Right.
With that being said, the last couple of years have been like just the absolute biggest disappointment of my life. All forms of my life. Personal, relationship, family, the Suns.
So they went to the finals.
We're up 2-0 to the Bucks.
Gave that back.
Real quick.
And then they lost to Dallas.
And then we lost. We got destroyed. We got absolutely embarrassed by the Mavericks. Shortly after, Alvarado gave us some work in that first round series against the Pelicans. But give me like the Chris Paul thing, because I have friends that are close to the Suns team, and you played with them. We always hear about him and Blake didn't necessarily get along. Like, what do you think it is about CP that seems to be it? Because he goes to teams and they get good right away.
Yeah.
I mean, he took that team, the Thunder team, that OKC team. That was crazy.
I think Chris is a throwback point guard from a standpoint that he's not going to tell you what you want to hear. He's going to tell you what you need to hear. And I think sometimes his delivery is off. But what he's saying 9 times out of 10 is right.
It's a delivery thing.
His delivery, but he's one of them, like, not, it wouldn't even be so much cussing. It would just be like, he's talking. Chris is a talker. You know what I mean? So he's always going to kind of tell you, he's a quarterback out there. He's always going to kind of tell you what he wants, what he sees, what he needs, like all that shit. And me being, I was obviously older than him, but just from a era where you can, you could yell at me. If I have to yell back at you, I will. But, I'm out here. I'm with you, bro. And I just think the disconnect sometimes with CP and younger players is just his delivery, because young players have been kind of so coddled in this new era where, you say something wrong to some of these motherfuckers to get you fired. We are in the middle of this
cancel culture shit.
Yeah, so it's just like, these younger players have been given so much so fast. And I say they're not talented. They've just been given a lot fast. So it's just like when someone who's kind of a throwback personality, like, is barking at you, some motherfuckers don't like it.
And Blake Griffin wasn't a fan?
I just think, I can't say they weren't. I mean, when we were on, we were on.
I think like, you guys are one of the prime examples of like people forget the injuries that happened in your guys' playoff runs.
CP getting hurt, Blake getting hurt.
There was like just some timely injuries that were just like, again, like it almost like the basketball gods were like, no, you're the Clippers, go fuck yourself.
It's crazy. So that, I mean, to me,
because there was that year you guys beat the Spurs.
2 years, yeah. There's 2. To me, there's 2 years where we were a top 2 or 3 team in the NBA, hands down. We just couldn't get out of our own ways.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy, man. Yeah. Shout out to CP.
Yeah. Still making it work.